Why are people moving to Ohio in 2026? Because you can buy 3 houses here for the price of 1 in Phoenix, and the Ohio houses are actually projected to grow faster. Realtor.com just dropped their 2026 housing market rankings, and the number 4 hottest market in the entire United States is not in Florida, not in Texas, not in the Carolinas, it's in Ohio. Economists are calling them refuge markets, places where you can escape sky-high debt and actually own your life again. In the 2026 national forecast, Ohio has emerged as the ultimate winner. We're talking about cities with massive military anchors, tech spillover, and lakefront views, all with median prices that sound like they're from 2010. Today, I'm taking you through 6 hidden Ohio gems that are either already exploding or about to, all with median prices under $180K, and most still comfortably under $150K. These are the markets where you can still buy low, live well, and potentially watch your equity grow fast over the next 3 to 5 years. So grab a pen, hit that like button if you're hunting for your next move, and let's jump in.
We are starting with the city that just sent shockwaves through the real estate world. Realtor.com just named Toledo, Ohio, the number 4 housing market in the U.S. for 2026, projecting a massive 13.1% jump in value this year alone. While the rest of the country is stalling, Toledo is the ultimate refuge market for anyone fleeing $500,000 price tags. With a median home price between $115,000 and $150,000, the math is unbeatable. You aren't just buying a cheap house, you're buying into the fastest appreciating market in the nation, anchored by a world-class zoo, the legendary Mud Hens, and the brand-new $200 million Glass City Riverwalk that's turning the riverfront into a hub for kayaking and urban camping. However, a price tag this low comes with a Midwest trade-off you need to be ready for. First, taxes hit a bit harder here. Ohio has one of the higher property tax burdens in the country, and Toledo adds a 2.5% city income tax. You'll also need to embrace those long gray winters with weeks of overcast skies. More importantly, it's a street-by-street city. Neighborhoods like Old Orchard and West Toledo are safe, tree-lined gems, but others still face blight and higher crime. Bottom line, you can build serious wealth here, but do your homework on neighborhoods and budget for upkeep on those charming older homes.
Check out this property at 1809 Clay Avenue. This is a textbook example of the Toledo value play. While most of the affordable inventory in the Midwest consists of century-old homes, this property was actually built in 2003. That's a huge deal for your wallet because it means you aren't dealing with 1920s wiring or lead pipes. You're getting modern construction and a 21st century layout for under $145,000. Inside, the home has been completely refreshed for 2026 with new laminate flooring, fresh carpet, and a crisp paint job, making it truly move-in ready. It's a spacious 2-story layout featuring 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, including a primary suite with its own private full bathroom, a luxury you rarely find at this price point. You also get a full basement for extra storage or a future gym, and an attached 2-car garage, which is a lifesaver during those gray Ohio winters. You're located in the Hyde Park subdivision, which is literally a 5-minute walk from the massive Manhattan Park. You're getting a modern 1,464 square foot house for just $99 a square foot. For an investor, with a 20% down payment, your principal and interest could be as low as $700 a month. That is how you win the game in the number 4 market in the country.
Next up is Youngstown, a city rebranding itself as a global leader in 3D printing and aerospace manufacturing. While it hasn't hit the national top 5 yet, the growth here is real. Median prices are climbing as the new $62 million Youngstown Innovation Hub brings high-tech aerospace and defense jobs to the valley. With a median home price still sitting around $128,000, Youngstown is the ultimate ground floor play for 2026. Beyond the tech, you've got the crown jewel of the region, Mill Creek Metro Parks, over 4,000 acres of historic trails and lakes that rival any national park, plus a revitalized downtown anchored by the Covelli Center. However, the Youngstown discount requires a strategy. You'll be navigating a 2.75% city income tax and property taxes that demand a careful look at your monthly math. Like Toledo, it is a strictly street-by-street market. While neighborhoods like Brownlee Woods and Kirkmere are stable and charming, other pockets still face significant blight from the city's industrial past. If you can do your neighborhood due diligence and time your entry while prices are still near that $130,000 mark, Youngstown offers a rare combination of high-tech equity and massive cash flow potential for the years ahead.
Check out 2242 Cordova Avenue, a 1940s brick Cape Cod listed at $125,000. This home is a textbook example of the Youngstown value play because the current owner has already tackled the high-ticket mechanicals that usually scare people away from older homes. We're talking about electrical updates from 2008, a roof and windows replaced in 2010, and a stylish kitchen overhaul from 2014. Most impressively, the bathroom was completely renovated in 2024, giving you a modern, high-end finish in a vintage shell. But let's talk about the sweat equity opportunity here. While the layout is solid, the hardwood floors need a full refinish. They haven't been touched since 2009, and it shows. If you're willing to handle that project, you're looking at a massive payoff. The real showstopper is the finished attic, which stretches nearly 40 feet and comes already wired for surround sound, perfect for an instant home theater or a secluded office for a remote worker. Outside, you've got a fully fenced-in backyard and a detached garage, all located just minutes from Youngstown State University. At roughly $74 a square foot for 1,293 square feet of living space, this is a prime chance to grab a move-in-ready home in a market projected to keep climbing through 2026.
Now let's talk about the city that doesn't care about a recession. Dayton is anchored by Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, the largest single-site employer in the state. We're talking about a massive, stable workforce of over 35,000 engineers and military personnel who keep this economy humming regardless of what Wall Street is doing. Dayton is currently in the middle of a massive pivot, moving beyond its industrial roots into a high-tech aerospace hub. With a median home price still holding steady around $135,000 to $150,000, it's a primary target for value hunters. The real win here is the suburbs. Areas like Huber Heights and Riverside offer that safe, quiet feel with price tags that feel like a time machine to 2010. You get the stability of a government-backed economy combined with a cost of living that actually lets you keep your paycheck. However, Dayton's recession-proof status comes with a few local hurdles. You'll be navigating a 2.25% city income tax, and in Montgomery County, property taxes can hit between 1.8% and 2.2%, so you have to calculate your all-in monthly payment carefully. It's also a city of sharp contrasts. While the southern suburbs and the Oregon district are thriving, other pockets are still dealing with the fallout of the opioid crisis and significant urban blight. You'll also want to keep an eye on the I-75 modernization project. Those orange barrels are practically the state bird here, and construction can make your commute a headache. If you can target the right pockets near the base and factor in the tax structure, Dayton offers a level of economic security that is almost impossible to find in other mid-sized cities for 2026.
Let's look at 1716 Parkhill Drive. This isn't just a house, it's a prime example of a turnkey asset priced under $135,000. We're talking a fully updated brick and stone bungalow in the College Hill neighborhood that is truly move-in ready for 2026. Inside, they've nailed the modern industrial vibe. Fresh paint, new LVP flooring, and a kitchen featuring butcher block countertops and stainless steel appliances. But the real reason this is a winner isn't the decor, it's the mechanicals. The current owner just installed a brand new HVAC system and a new hot water heater in 2024. In these older Midwest markets, having those big-ticket items already checked off is like finding money in the walls. You've also got a wood-burning fireplace, an oversized detached garage, and a fully fenced backyard. Sitting at a price point that makes your mortgage significantly cheaper than local rent, this is the perfect recession-proof play. You're buying modern peace of mind in a market anchored by the state's largest employer. It's a clean, high-equity move for anyone looking to win big in Dayton this year.
The next wild card is Lorain, Ohio, where you could live right near the water for under $180,000, delivering a true vacation lifestyle on a blue-collar budget. Located right on the shores of Lake Erie, Lorain is seeing a massive surge in demand from remote workers fleeing the high prices of Cleveland's western suburbs. The city has poured millions into its waterfront, featuring a thriving port, a massive summer concert series at the Black River Landing, and a gorgeous mile-long pier. With a median price sitting between $150,000 and $180,000, you're getting lake breezes and a unique coastal vibe for a fraction of what you'd pay in any other state. However, the Lakeside Escape has its own set of challenges. Lorain is a city in transition. While the waterfront and West Park areas are beautiful and seeing quick appreciation, other parts of the city still struggle with the legacy of its industrial past and higher-than-average crime rates in specific pockets. You also need to budget for the 2.5% city income tax and the higher maintenance costs that come with Lake Erie's moisture and heavy winter lake effect snow. But as more people realize they can trade a cramped city apartment for a lakeside cottage with a yard, the window to buy in Lorain at these prices is going to close fast. If you stick to the west side and the waterfront corridors, the equity potential here is explosive.
Take a look at 1886 Homewood Drive, a 1960s ranch that's the absolute definition of peace of mind for a 2026 buyer. Listed at $159,900, this isn't just another flip. It's a property where the major mechanical debt has already been paid. Inside, you're getting a fully remodeled open-concept floor plan with 4 bedrooms, a rarity at this price point. The kitchen features modern cabinetry and butcher block countertops, flowing into a living space with brand new LVP flooring. But the real value is what you can't see in the photos. The home has been outfitted with central air and modern heating, making it a true turnkey asset in a market where older homes often require $20,000 in immediate HVAC work. Outside, you've got a fully fenced-in backyard and an attached garage, which is a game-changer for those Lake Erie winters. Sitting on a quiet corner lot in the stable Oakwood Acres neighborhood, your monthly mortgage here is estimated to be under $1,000, while similar rentals in the 44055 area are trending toward $1,300. You're buying a high-yield, low-maintenance asset just minutes from the city's massive waterfront revitalization. If you want a clean entry into the Lorain market that lets you build equity from day one, this is it.
Next, we are heading to Akron, a city for people who want nature access without the Colorado price tag. While it's famous as the former rubber capital, today, Akron is a global powerhouse in polymer research and healthcare, anchored by giants like Goodyear and the Cleveland Clinic. But the real X factor for 2026 is the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. You can live 10 minutes away from one of the nation's most visited parks while paying a mortgage lower than a studio apartment's rent in Raleigh. The market here is incredibly consistent, with medians ranging from $135,000 to $190,000. We're seeing steady appreciation because the workforce here is specialized. Think scientists, engineers, and medical professionals. However, like our other Ohio picks, Akron has a 2.5% city income tax, and property taxes in Summit County are among the highest in the region, often hitting around 1.6 to 2% of the home's value. If you're hunting for value, look at neighborhoods like Firestone Park for solid brick bungalows or Highland Square for a trendy, walkable vibe. You're getting a high-paying job market and world-class nature for a blue-collar price point. As remote workers continue to prioritize lifestyle per dollar, Akron is a quiet, stable bet that's going to deliver every single time.
Start with the next winner, 615 Noah Avenue.
This property is a masterclass in buying hidden value for 2026. Listed at $175,000, this isn't just a house, it's a massive double lot in West Akron that offers double the space of almost every other home on the block. Inside, this 1920s colonial has been completely reborn for a modern buyer. We're talking over 2,100 square feet of total living space, featuring a kitchen that's a total showstopper with brand new appliances and granite countertops. But here's the kicker. The current owner is literally installing a brand new AC system at closing for the next buyer. In a market where as-is the norm, getting a fresh, high-ticket mechanical update like that is a massive financial win on day one. You're also getting a finished basement that's perfect for a media room, a living area anchored by a white brick fireplace, and hardwood floors waiting under the carpet for an instant equity boost. Location-wise, you are perfectly positioned near J.E. Goode Park Golf Course and just a 10-minute drive from the gateway to Cuyahoga Valley National Park. At roughly $82 a square foot, you're paying a fraction of the cost for a home that has more space, more land, and better updates than what you'd find in the high-priced suburbs. In a city like Akron, where the medical and polymer jobs are booming, this is a clean, low-maintenance asset that's built to appreciate through 2026 and beyond.
Last but not least, we have Canton, Ohio. Most people are missing the ambitious transformation happening here right now. This isn't just about the Pro Football Hall of Fame anymore. It's about the $1 billion Hall of Fame Village expansion that is evolving the entire landscape of the city. We are talking about a massive, multi-phase smart city development featuring world-class hotels, a new water park, and a retail fan engagement zone that is turning Canton into a year-round destination. While the developers navigate the complexities of going private in 2026, the economic catalyst is already visible. But look beyond the sports. Canton is a healthcare and manufacturing powerhouse. It's home to Timken Steel and major medical hubs like Altman Hospital and Cleveland Clinic Mercy, providing a massive, stable tenant base of medical professionals and engineers. Smart investors are eyeing the northwest side of the city, anticipating a major halo effect on property values over the next 5 years. Despite this momentum, the median price here is still an incredible $145,000 to $155,000. You can still find beautiful, well-maintained homes in safe, walkable neighborhoods like Harder Heights or the Vassar Park area for well under our budget. Canton is that rare market where a massive economic driver is landing right in the center of town, but the housing prices haven't fully caught up yet. It's the ultimate sleeper hit for 2026.
Last up, let's look at 1115 41st Street, a 4-bedroom bungalow that's the textbook definition of a safe real estate play for 2026. Listed at $179,900, this home is located in the top-tier Plain Local School District, which is the single most important factor for protecting your resale value in the Canton market. The real gold mine here is that the expensive work is already done. You've got a brand new hot water heater from 2025 and an HVAC system updated in 2018, saving you from those $10,000 surprise bills. But the true X factor is the storage. You get an attached garage plus an oversized 2-car detached garage with its own electrical. In this market, that extra space for a workshop or boat is a massive selling point. Inside, the home is modern and sun-drenched, featuring vaulted ceilings, first-floor laundry, and updated flooring. At roughly $122 a square foot, you're buying a premium move-in-ready asset in the path of Canton's northwest expansion. Whether you're looking for a safe family neighborhood or a high-demand rental near the Hall of Fame Village, this property hits the sweet spot for 2026.
We've just explored 6 true gold mine cities where you can still secure a high-quality lifestyle or a cash-flowing asset for under $180,000. From the recession-resistant stability of Dayton, the lakeside vacation vibe of Lorain, the nature-meets-jobs appeal of Akron, to the multi-billion-dollar bet on Canton, the window for these prices is closing fast.
As we head into 2026, the Ohio advantage is becoming impossible to ignore. With the state's flat 2.75% income tax, stabilizing mortgage rates, and strong job growth in healthcare, manufacturing, aerospace, and emerging tech, the gap between the haves and have-nots is widening every month. The winners in this market aren't waiting for perfect conditions. They're acting now, where the infrastructure, jobs, and upside are already in motion. Check the links in the description for the current status of every home we featured today, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive into America's most affordable, high-potential zip codes. I'll see you in the next one.